happy Tuesday. Stuff. So, recap. So, customized wizard, of course, using the Merlin portrait. We've got 8 books of death to play around with. We got 4 heroes. We'll get them in a minute. We are Mirren for traits because we wanted trolls. Artificer because we want to make magic items at half price. And Fantastic Warlord. This is more of a test, or because I wasn't positive this was going to work for me. But it does work the way I hoped it would, which means Undead get to benefit from being or getting bonuses from this Fantastic Warlord trait, meaning that all Fantastic troops, which is basically summoned troops and Undead troops, whether they're summoned or not, get the nice little bonus of +1 to their melee, range attacks, armor, resistance, and breath, of course, if they have any of that stuff. By 1, so it's a nice little thing to have. History. So this is our current situation. Army strength, we are the green line. As you can see, we've got contact with all the other wizards, and we are currently at war with Oberic. We were successful in our attempt to provoke a war with him. It worked. We're now at war with the purple line. So that's why his little line is dropping off and ours is going up. Because, you know, stuff happens. So armor strength, magic power. Ours is just keeps going up and up. Purple line's going a little bit down because he lost a couple of towns. Research. We are, I think we're 1 spell away from starting research on the spell of mastering. If I remember right. We just look at the army strength, number of towns, and a little bit of a flat area there, didn't we? Anyway, going up, purple going down. So that's, as you can see, that's when the war started. Let's see, fame just keeps going up for us, and it's going down because we're losing fights and losing battle, or it's losing towns. And he might be at war with somebody else too, I'm not sure. Gold income, it just keeps going up. His is going down again because he lost towns. Food, same reasoning. And then mana. We had a big drop off in certain spots because we were changing our focus from mana production to research or magic skill development. So that's why we have these little drops here and there, or spikes, just changing with our stuff. Starting to go back up again because we've captured some towns to help with that. So anyway, there's that. Currently researching Demon Lord spell, so we'll be able to summon those once that's done in 7 turns. Oh, wait a minute. No, that's casting the spell. We're summoning a Demon Lord. We are summoning a Demon Lord in 7 turns. Currently researching Pestilence. Cast on a target city and population reduced by 1 if its population exceeds a 1 to 10 roll. So basically, you know, get to kill people with that one for free. Currently looking at Arcanum as our map. Oh, let's look at our heroes real quick. So we have 4 heroes. We have Boktru. Boktru is the Orc Warrior. He is our longest employed hero, doing fairly well. Magic items, he's got the Axe of Flaming Death. Basically, we actually bought this one. We didn't make this one, we bought it. It does the job pretty well. Basically, anytime you hit something and they're not immune to death magic, they have to make a save or they die.
Hello everyone.
They die quite often.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel.
Let her do her thing.
If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please remember that YouTube wants you to like and comment on his videos. Thanks.
Yep, thank you and happy Tuesday. Okay, so as far as magic items go, the only ones we actually made so far are plate mail for Boktru, which causes fear. It's a basic, just a regular magic item, it's not an artifact. I think we made him this ring too. Yeah, we made him this ring, just some move, a little bit of armor, some resistance, that kind of stuff. Zaldron, we made him the Staff of the Magi, so he's a little bit better. Again, basic magic item. Found the Cloak of Merging, or we bought it fairly cheaply. Orb of Defense we found. We made this magic sword originally for Bagtrue way back when. Basic magic item. Chainmail speed, we found that. Ornament of Cloak of Fear. We found that one. And then Shuri's bow, the Bow of Death. We just did finish making that a couple of turns back. Basically, it's a bow that does death spell just like his axe does. So anytime she hits something with it, they have to make a saving throw or die. Chainmail Protection, we found that. And then Helm of Flight, we found that too. Mark. Videos on YouTube. The beta of Rogue Trader seems really nice. Yeah, the Rogue Trader looks like it's making some good progress. Looking forward to more. I basically stopped streaming it because I don't want to ruin the story for me. So, yeah, we basically put it on hold for now. Maybe the next time they do a big update or something, we might play it again. But for the time being, Rogue Trader is on hold. Generally, my policy is for these RPGs like Baldur's Gate 3, and you've noticed I haven't streamed that either, is I'm waiting. I usually don't do those type of games until they actually release. It's not like they're going to be majorly changing the story or anything like that, but you know, I want to see the finished project, not the work in progress type deal. So, and Rogue Trader is definitely a work in progress. So, and it's not because it's buggy, it's just that it doesn't have everything in it yet that it's going to have. So there's really no real reason to look at it for any length of time, streaming wise, at least for me, because again, it's not finished, so there's no point really to play it, in my mind. I'm not saying don't buy it, I'm just saying I'm not going to be streaming it until it's done, unless they do like another big update and introduce some new stuff to it with it. So that's that story. Anyway, back here, and then we have a nice little cache of all these kind of magic items that we don't use. As far as here's goes, again, Bagtrue, Bogtrue, and then Zaldrun the Sage. He's just a spellcaster. Helps with a little bit with the spell or research, which is his job is going to be pretty much done here relatively soon. Well, maybe not, but anyway. So there's Zaldrun, and then Jotun the Ice Troll. The Ice Troll. She is it is a she. It is a female troll. She is new. She came in, they introduced her as a new hero back when they did the free DLC earlier this year. So this is not a hero that was present in the original game. The other three were. Basically, the big thing for her is she regenerates because she's a troll. And we found out yesterday that if you turn her into undead, she does not collect experience anymore, which is a shame. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to do that, but it doesn't work. It works basically the same way as it does for regular units. Once they become undead, they don't gain experience anymore. So, and we don't want her frozen at level whatever she is because she's not maxed out. Maybe if she gets maxed out in level, we can turn her into undead. Bogtrue, I think, is really close to max level if he's not there already. Are we going to turn him undead? No. Why? Because undead can't be healed with magic or rest. And that's why we have trolls. Trolls have regeneration, and even when they're undead, they still heal. So that's what was the thinking here, was make her undead. She'll be a hero. She'll be awesome, especially if you can pick up experience. But unfortunately, she doesn't pick up experience. So if we turn her into undead, it's going to be a long time because we want to wait until she's maxed out in level. So that's where we are, and then Shuri is just a basic. Well, they're actually technically all just regular heroes. None of them are champions, even Jotun. So it's okay. We could use a champion or two, but they're fine. They're leading armies to victory, and that's all that matters. And all their different armies. Oh, that's only page. No, that is all pages. Okay, so. Here's our armies. We do need more undead. We've got Bogtrue is leading mostly undead trolls. He lost two to a fight to a couple of angels, and now we have to replace his losses there. We do have an actual mostly undead army running around. These guys are, I don't know why these guys are they're not supposed to be with this group. But basically we have a group of wraiths wandering around making, more undead. Any Death Knights? Not yet. We're in the process of summoning a Demon Lord, then we'll do some Death Knights. So, there's some of our undead stuff. There's some more up here, led by Zaldrun. He's got half an army of undead trolls. I think that's the bulk of our armies that are out running around. We have these, undead that are out there from earlier in the game, and they've just been sitting around doing nothing most of the time because they got nothing to do. Oh. And Yotan and Shuri are in the same army. They got some undead trolls, some regular trolls, and the policy right now is if once a war troll, it's mainly we're focusing on making war trolls undead through magic, and the policy is they have to become elite status, which is the 3 little hashtags or chevrons. Once they get that, then we convert them over to undead, and then we don't have to worry about it because there's nothing like elite undead war trolls running around to squish stuff, and they're very good at it too. Okay, that one army with that unit, where will we go? Down here with these guys. Trying to figure out. Oh, okay. This is the town we're currently at war with. What's his face? Dun, dun, dun. Oberic. He started the war. I didn't. Just so we're clear. I'm too busy summoning a demon lord. See, Zinder gets it. Welcome back, Zinder. Welcome back to Spirit Lord. So we're at war with him, and this is where he's in Arcanus, so we came over through one of the towers. Where is the tower we came through? It's right in this area, I thought. Or, no, is there a tower up here? No, it's down here. This is the tower we came through. Our wraiths were already in this area when the war started, so they were up by Yorkland, so they took that. Then they took this city. We need to work our way back towards the tower, though. And that. So, this poor little swordsman. We'll leave him in there. Or we can... We'll have him go join his little friends over here, see if they get squished by these armies. Which is a very good possibility. So, this is Yotan and Shuri took this city. This is Zaldrin's army here, and so I have no idea how big this continent is. Now the question is do we want to defend the cities we take or what? Oh, we have some trolls sitting on the tower too. Not many. They're not undead either, but that's okay. I think we'll hold them there. Now this city is Knowles. So apparently Oberic started with Knowles. And we've got a little bit of unrest here to deal with. Or recruiting stuff. 6 turns for the temple. How about we do no turns for the temple? And we'll just sit in here and wait for some stuff to get established here in the city and kill stuff as we can. So his armies are more cavalry, swordsmen, spearmen. So not the best. He's got very he's got gnolls, he's got humans and orcs too. So not too terribly scared or worried, concerned, whatever. Okay, all our units have moved. Eastmen. Fodder for turning undead. Some of them are, yeah. Okay, so this is Bra. This is one of our Beastmen cities with adamantine ore to produce units for us. We're going to recruit one more spearman to fill up the city, and then all the overflow goes outside. So we're going to need some more minotaurs. We'll throw in a magician and go from there. So all our troops, when they get recruited, are going to end up out here after these guys are done. Just like that. Okay. Just did that. Stag Grove. So this is a goblin city we picked up not too long ago. They don't have... Actually, goblins are like trolls. They don't get to take advantage of mithril and adamantine for unit upgrades. They're in the same boat as trolls. They got screwed there. But we will use them for producing food because they've got a lot of plains and stuff here. So they will do some food production for us. We'll wait on that one. Scargrave. So this is a dark elf city we conquered not too long ago as well. Marketplace on 4. Now they do have mithril here, so are we going to use them to reduce units? Possibly. Dark elf units are always useful. We should probably grab one more spearman just because. Just to get it out of the way. There. Hey Taco, welcome back. Happy Tuesday. Happy 4th of July. Lake Muck, Troll Town. Currently building stables. Oh, wow, this one's growing slow. Stables. It's going to be a while before this produces anything of use, but we're not in a rush over here. We're producing enough war trolls at the moment. We have a huge backlog of elite war trolls to be turned into undead, so I'm not real concerned about that too much. Anyway, another adamantine beastman city, the city of Dur. Sister city of Gur. Granary, smithy, shrine. Guess we should actually get the shrine in there first. So we have 25% unrest. The shrine will get rid of 10% of that, so I get down to 15. Then we get some more units in here to reduce that some more. Bump them over that way. Oops.
You say oops quite often. Do you need assistance?
No, I'm good. There. Did I play Wasteland 3? Yes, I played that like, what, 2 or 3 years ago when it first came out? A couple years back. It's been a couple of years, right? Okay, so those guys. Sure, he leveled up. I think like 3. Yeah, it's been a while. I'm pretty sure it was post-COVID, right? Or pre-COVID. I think it was. It's been a while. And this guild, Tofree. So this is an Beastman city, but no adamantine, so we can wait on that one. Toot, producing Beastman stuff. So we got 4 units there right now. We've got a Manicore, we've got some Centaurs, we've got Priests. So I'm going to move them over to the main army, I guess, for now. So that'll give us 7. And this will get us to 10. So we have 1 extra Magician. So 3 Minotaurs, Centaurs, 2 of those, Priest, Manicore. Yeah, it doesn't matter, we're going to be making more armies anyway. Call it, yeah, it was around when it was released. Was it? I can't, again, it's been a couple of years. No swordsmen. You guys are defending city. War trolls. Rothy Muck. See, we got lots of trolls just standing around. Should probably move them out. Move them over to Rocketville where other war trolls are being produced and have them join up. Because we need more. Always need more trolls. Spearmen. Oh, Nymeria, this is a city we conquered over here in Mir that was held by Oberic. He had the audacity to come into my plane of existence, and he has to pay the price now by losing all the cities here. And we're just building these guys to get rid of the unrest. So, actually, we don't need that one, because that'll get us down to 0. Greenery, smithy. Shrine for power. Commander's Guild. You guys will be fine. Oops. Okay. Yorkland, so this is the human city that we've captured from Oberic. Currently building a marketplace. We're not rushing building here because we don't know how long we'll be able to hold the city currently. So, bowmen, pikemen. We already have some cavalry. I guess the question is, do we want to recruit some engineers to help build roads around here? Or just get some of these guys to back stuff up. Here, do this. Help defend the city that's already got a wall. Why don't you get Divinity Original Sin 2 now on sale? Because I don't have time to play it. And I'm not going to have time to play it. We've got Baldur's Gate 3 coming out in in approximately a month. And then we have Starfield coming out in, what, September or October as well. I don't have time for Divinity Original Sin 2. I honestly don't. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 has kind of messed me up a little bit. So, yeah. As in, it messed me up on the point there, I had to buy my new computer, sooner than I really wanted to. So, you need sleep if you have games. Need to ask Mrs. Gippy that question. Ooh. She was up to like midnight last night playing The Sims. I went to bed at like 9:30. When I went to bed, she was still clicking away on The Sims. And then about 11:30, 11:45 or so, I felt her get into bed. So I have corrupted her completely. Am I going to play Starfield? I've been waiting for Starfield for a while. I haven't been really promoting it or, you know, trying to hype it up at all, but I've been looking forward to it. Skyrim in space just intrigues me so much. It really does. I know it's going to be buggy as hell, but I'm still looking forward to it. Taking parts from your computer for the new build or going to keep it for other work. The only parts I'm considering taking out of this current computer is the hard drive, the 4 terabyte one. And even then, I'm not even sure I'm going to do that. It's just a question of I don't know what I want to do with this one now. I'm not going to use it as a streaming computer because that's not necessary. But the question is, what would I do with it otherwise? And I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know what I'm going to do with it. As for Starfield, but those new features intrigue me a bit. But yeah, I expect bugs everywhere. Oh yeah, it's friggin' Bethesda. There's going to be buggy as hell. Mrs. Gimpy just got a new computer last November. She doesn't need it. Her new computer blows this one away that I'm using. She's good. Mrs. Gimpy is very happy with her new computer. So, you guys stay there. Rocketville. So we need more war trolls here. We're producing them. No, Mrs. Gimpy got it. That was the original conversation last year, about around November time when Black Friday was rolling around, was, does she want a hand-me-down computer or does she want a new one? And I didn't even ask her. I was just thinking legitimately, honestly, if she deserved a new computer, because her computer that she was using is older than this one, and this one is like about 10 years old now, and her computer was like 3 or 4 years older than this one, so it was knocking on 15 years old. It actually died. That's why she got a new one too, because her computer actually died.
Hello everyone.
When did it die? It died in early November.
My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please remember that YouTube wants you to like and comment on his videos. Thanks.
Okay, not somebody we're at war with right now. This is Horus. This is a Horus army. He's a red. I'm just going to try to pick on those guys. Yorkland is basically undefeated. Oh, look at him. No, wait a minute. Yeah, he's going to take back Yorkland. So, okay, some scouts. What are you guys doing over here? I don't remember. Do you think of Old World? Did I like it? Old World was okay. I mean, it was fine. It was just not what I've been looking for lately, I guess. I mean, it's really not that much different from Civilization, in all honesty, as far as everything. So, you know, it was just like... and I have issues with Civilization, and this is why. So, for those who don't know, Master Magic, the original one, is one of my top 3 games ever. It doesn't matter the genre. It's one of my top 3. It has been for a very long... since it first came out in '94. Why? One of the reasons is because it has a lot of stuff like Civilization that came out a couple of years ahead of it, right? Which I loved the original Civilization. It was a lot of fun, that kind of stuff. And when Master Magic came out, it's basically heavily influenced by the original Civilization and Magic the Gathering card game. There's a lot of stuff that they borrowed from. You know, they borrowed from the Magic the Gathering stuff. And most importantly, and what one of the big draws for me is combat. Combat is not just mashing 2 armies together like it is in Civilization, and good luck. This one actually has turn-based tactical combat, which is not super deep, but it's better than mashing 2 armies together to see who wins. Because you can actually, you know, if you are, say, the underdog, you still have a shot at winning with, you know, a little bit of luck and some better tactics, that kind of stuff. And that's why I like the game so much. It's one of the aspects. And Old World is like Civilization, and it doesn't do the turn-based combat. At least I'm thinking of the right game here, right? I'm pretty sure I played Old World and a couple other games that were similar to it within a month of each other, so I may mix up some of their features. But the bottom line is I'm not playing any of those other games anymore either. So, you know, but again, and one of the things I like in my strategy games is a little bit more depth in combat other than just mashing 2 armies together. And some people say, but Gimpy, isn't that what Stellaris is? Yes, Stellaris, that's one of my beefs with Stellaris, is the way combat is handled. But with Stellaris, you can still do stuff. If you have 2 evenly matched armies or fleets, you can still do a little bit of tactical stuff ahead of time, or bring in reinforcements to save, you know, hopefully in time, or maybe your ships have a superior technology and build stuff. So you're more focused on, if you pay attention what they're building, you can focus on, you know, taking advantage of that. So, yeah. Might and Magic. Might and Magic is a game... Well, see, Heroes of Might and Magic. Got to be specific here, because Might and Magic and Heroes of Might and Magic are 2 different games, even though they're the same IP. Heroes of Might and Magic borrowed from other games. One of them was the original Master Magic. Not huge amounts, but very similar. I mean, this was the first turn-based tactical Magic game in the 90s. Everybody else that came along after it kind of took little pieces and parts from it for inspiration. The biggest offender there is Age of Wonders. So, Age of Wonders is a good game. It's a good series and stuff. So, there are a lot of Might and Magic spin-offs, yes. Well, the original Might and Magic was actually a copy of Wizardry or Bard's Tale, whichever one you want to pick. Because here, our Might and Magic was originally a dungeon crawler game, but it was, again, heavily influenced by Wizardry and Ultima and all the games that came ahead of it. So, you know, that's what happens. Games borrow from each other. It's very obvious once you look at modern games, you go, where'd they get that idea from? You go back far enough, you go, oh, that's where they got it from. Where'd they get that idea from? You go back far enough, you go, oh, that's where they got that idea from. And it all goes back, of course, to the 80s and then, you know, to the early 90s for a lot of the stuff that you see today. Bard's Tale, you're welcome. You're welcome. Where was I going? I forgot why I was... I think these guys are drifted over here. Yeah, we've got a blank spot over here to look at still. We're just trying to completely explore the mirror, the realm of mirror. These guys are headed over to Khan. Might be a little bit of a fight, not too big of a deal. And the thing, yeah, the tunes of Barnsdale. This is one of my disappointments with the Dragonlance, Dungeons and Dragons games that I was playing. There's like there's no music for them outside of the intro. There's no in-game music playing around, which is kind of disappointing, considering that they came after Bard's Tale and that kind of stuff. But you know, it's kind of disappointing. But you can get over it. But that's why we, you know, do other things to keep ourselves entertained. Okay, so you guys are here. Engineers, building roads. Drake Valley. So that's our newer Draconian settlement. Just build some roads going down this way because we can. These guys too. We're just building roads around this particular city so that we don't have to worry about, just in case we get any, you know, traffic jams going on. Okay, you guys. So this is Bogtru's army. Oh, okay. So we have multiple troll reinforcements. We have an army of 6. They're all veterans. These guys are regulars. Have you guys stand off over there. They come down over here. Still needs a troll replacement, so I'll take one of the more experienced ones. You guys go there. You guys move over there. You move down here, and then we'll sweep through this area a little bit more next turn. So we'll have 3 decent-sized armies with some reserves here. Building roads. Could always put 80s rock. What, playing? Oh, I know you could. But the downside is you can't play it on the stream. Because you don't want it in your recordings, because that would be bad. So you shouldn't do that if you're streaming. If you're just playing the game for yourself, sure, listen to whatever you want to listen to. But when you're streaming, you have to be really careful not to do that kind of stuff. Because you will get in trouble. You know that, right? And here comes our Beastmen army. Dun, dun. So you guys, can we move through? Oh, I guess we can. Okay, so we'll use Bogtru's army to kill stuff. So now we have 3 large armies, actually all led by heroes. So all our heroes are here on the front line, so that'll work. Do you feel like Zaldron, ready to kill something? I don't like him in the front line though. Oh, that's easy enough to fix. After all that, we call this save scumming. I don't know if anybody's familiar with that behavior or not, but we call that save scumming because we don't know how this is going to go. Okay, so they've got some pikemen, some stuff. They've got no ranged units other than magic they'll be using. They are no match for our trolls, by the way. Hell, I don't think they're a match for our regular trolls, never mind the undead ones. Oh yeah, speed things up. Okay, Zaldron. You can teleport. One of his magic items is merge. It allows him to merge, which means he travels through the ground. They don't do the animation for it, but basically you can move anywhere on the map for one movement space. So it does that, and then it starts blasting stuff. But first we need a buff, or a debuff in this case. So Black Prayer is going to debuff all his units. And Zaldron's done for now, but Gimpy. Actually, what are they looking at for resistance? So they're at 5. I'm not seeing anything. Oh, there we go. So the resistance is looking at 5 for the most part. I'm contemplating whether I should try to kill them outright or do the rack. We've got 2 hit points per unit. I think we're gonna go rack. Reminds you of Total War. This part? This part is nothing like Total War, actually. This part. Remember, Total War is real-time combat stuff. Rack. And they don't have magic. And this is total, and this is the Warhammer stuff, but even then that's still real-time, different stuff. Okay, so Trolls charge. Just forming lines so they don't have to, so they have to go around. Okay, basically we're protecting Zaltron. So too hard? Well, you know you can pause it, right? You can either pause it or slow her down. There's Rack kicking in, doing some damage, killing stuff for us. Zaldron, you have 11 mana points to spend. Do 1 life drain or some weakness, counter magic, not a big deal. He doesn't appear to be using magic, so at least nothing significant to blast him. Again, still working on maintaining a line up here so they can't go around us. There, you go this way. Good. Is it the rack? We'll just let the rack do its work. We're gonna win this, no problem, so. And we don't care if the trolls die, because we'll just come back to life after we win. Oh, they're all dead. I don't know. He was trying magic to do something against us, but obviously it didn't work. So, fame increased by 1. Let's see. Bonk Truce here, and the Guardian City there. And again, we don't know what's off this way. I think that's why would have been the reason why we're bringing the Draconian Spearmen down this way, bring them through the tower and have them explore this way. Maybe. You know, I do have magic for that, but we're busy. So trolls. So we have room for 4 trolls here, so we'll take 1, 2, 3, and 4. You guys go there. Next turn we'll have them come through the tower and go help out over there, causing trouble. You guys can stay. guys stay until we got 9. You guys can stay there. Now you guys can randomly kill stuff. See if we can get it healed up here. So, magicians. Now this might have been dumb. You might kill a wraith or two. Because magicians. But he's not going for the troll or the wraith, so that's okay. We're going to again Black Purge to debuff them. He's not even going after the wraiths. Oh yeah, we have Undead and Fire Elemental. We have an Undead Fire Elemental. How did we get that? Well, we killed it with wraiths, and that's how that happens. And our war trolls. And now he's going to try to kill them. So he's wasting mana, basically. Black troll. So yeah, I tried to use Crack's Call on the troll, which is funny. And we picked up some gargoyles too. War trolls, we brought them in as reinforcements. Bought like 5 games on one DLC in the summer sale. Steam thanks you. No, he's killing our undead units that aren't that important. Which we like. Keep wasting your mana. So the trolls are killing these guys to heal up, or trying to heal up at one point there, I think. Or they actually take damage. They might have taken damage from that. Waiting for the Total Warhammer 3DC. Which one's the next one? Ow. Stop it. Ta-da. So we lost 2 weenie units, but that's okay. We didn't get any conversions? Aw. I think we got a little robbed there. The wraiths did all the damage and we didn't get any undead units out of it. I think they robbed us. Okay, these trolls are just wandering on the other side of the world. These guys are scouting for us on the other side of the world. Stay there. Poor little spearmen are gonna die horrible deaths. Look, it's a shrine. So, Eastmen, spearmen. We need to get this unrest down a little bit, so just buy them. Temple, so buy them too. This city's a little better defended, so we can get some stuff in here a little bit faster.
Hello everyone. My name is Veronica and welcome to Gimpy's Twitch channel. If you are enjoying what you are watching, please click the follow button in the lower right corner of the video screen. That way you will be notified by Twitch when Gimpy goes live. You can also find Gimpy on YouTube where he posts previous episodes and highlights of the stream. Just scroll down under the video screen and click the YouTube button in the About section. Then click the subscribe button to follow. Also, please click the like buttons on his videos. You will feel better about yourself. That's it. Thanks.
Ain't got one yet. Are you missing 2 DLC? Oh. So Airy Top, this is Draconian City with Adamantine. Temple. Why is it just a temple now? We need an armory. Gonna need a shipyard. Gonna need a bank. Speed that up. We need to make some air strikers. Need to get them up and flying around. Granary in 13, we'll buy that now. Gas dwarf and 4 faction thing. Oh. The 4 faction thing, that's the demons, right? The four other demons. Okay, you guys protecting there, or staying there. So that's it for our turn. We'll have to get it. The demon one? I kind of like them better than the original 4. Oh, both. Chaos Dwarves are okay. But the chaos with, I forget the friggin' name of it, but I actually like those demon lord, the legendary lords for them. I like those better than the original 4 that came with the actual Warhammer Total War 3 or Total War Warhammer 3. So, but that's, you know, personal preference. And the Chaos Dwarves, they seem okay. I'm not a big Chaos Dwarf person in the first place, but they seem okay. You want to keep your units away from my territory, you really want to worsen our relations. Hey, listen. Go away. Uh-oh. You want to keep your units away from my territory? Oh, she's upset because we have a little Draconian spearman near her borders. Let's trade. Anything good? She's got crappy items. So nothing worth buying here. We can make better. So, and she's got no spells to exchange. I like how Horus is coming to me saying stay out of my territory, and as he walks an army into my city's borders. Okay, so our wraiths versus these guys, and we're on defense. So Wyvern Riders, no range attack. Cavalry, none. So Shaman is ranged. So that's it. So we shall command this personally. And first thing we do is Black Prayer. So now they're all debuffed, whether they like it or not. And the War Trolls. We'll just stay here on the defense for now, because we're at Gargoyles too. Or the Fire Elemental. And the Wraiths. The Wraiths can go right for the wall, they don't have to go through the gate. No swordsman, backup stuff. so I only have 4 raids. Okay, there are 3 really beat up ones over here. These guys are in pretty good shape, so wait until they get closer. That's our turn. They do have range. Ow. Look, we have a rack we can use. So this is going to do a little bit of damage to them every round if they don't make their little saves. That's fun stuff. I have no range attacks from units, so... What was that? Metal fires. I don't know what that does. Oh, I just decimated those guys. Rack kicking in. Yeah, you guys are no match for our stuff. So gargoyles, we'll have you guys come over here. The wraiths did their thing. We're gonna have these wraiths go around and pick on them. Another spell we can do. Should we do darkness? We'll do darkness to make all our undead stronger. Oh look, we have nothing but undead. If they had life units, they'd be weaker, but works for me. Trolls.
Come on,
Halberds.
you pansy. Get
Can't
back
them,
in
they're
there
flying,
and fight.
So. I guess we're okay. Ow, beating up on my fire element. Stop it. Thanks for the heal. So just those guys back there, and I bet they're running out of ammo, aren't they? They are out of ammo, so they're doomed. Oh, never mind. It's the bad guys. What's the bad guys? So we lost one of our Knoll swordsmen who was, you know, reject anyway. So. Now this, so we got 2 heroes. We got Wireless the Warrior Mage and Hurricus the Assassin.
Hello Gimpy, it is time to take a break. Go check on the dogs.
Okay, so what I'm going to do...
Your next break is in 1 hour.
...is I'm going to take a quick break before we start this fight. We'll get the Black Prayer up, so I don't have to remember to do that when we get back. And we'll continue this fight when we get back. So, I need to get up, stretch your legs, get some water, that kind of thing. If you've been watching the stream for any length of time, I suggest you do the same. I'll be back shortly. Enjoy the dog video.